Welcome to the channel. I'm Dan.
And I'm Cindy.
This is day 3 of our trip to Colorado, where we do Black Bear Pass. As we talked about in episode 2 where we lost our audio, episode 3 we still don't have audio. We didn't find out we'd lost it till we got home. So please follow along and we'll see what we see on this wonderful Jeep Badge of Honor trail. The trail starts out as a very scenic, very beautiful trail. This is one of my favorite trails that we've done in the area. I think the view of the mountains with the sky and the trees is just awesome. It's an easy trail at this point to just drive along and watch the scenery. I've had a Ricoh 360 camera for a while. We've used it some. I thought on this trip I'd really get it out and play with it and see what it could do. I think it gives some interesting views, some nice perspectives, and allows you to go home and edit and just kind of move around in the field of view and see what angle you like and what you want to show. At this point in the trail, if you venture to the left, you go on a different trail. We stay to the right and stay on Black Bear Pass. In 5 1/4 miles, the trail turns to one way. This year we got on the trail at a perfect time to catch a bunch of wildflowers. As we head up this section of the trail, it was kind of difficult to see with the sun in your eyes. But it's really a cool perspective where it looks like you're just driving up the hill or up the mountain into nowhere. Check out that bee on that yellow flower. I'll get as close as I can get with my GoPro without scaring it. Cindy, this looks like a perfect place to stop and take some pictures. Get your camera out, I'll get mine out, and let's shoot away. And here are some of our favorite shots. Well, we've made it to the summit of Black Bear Pass, 12,840 feet. We're going to take some time here to look around, soak in these views, check out the scenery, do some video and some 360 captures, and just check this area out. This is so cool up here. That was a nice little break. Now we'll venture on down the trail. The next stop is going to be the steps. There's our first good view of Telluride. This is the obstacle, the step. I'm sure you've seen videos where people get hung up here and actually roll their vehicle. Some of them end up in the river, so you must be careful here. You can see Telluride up ahead again. I love this view of Telluride as you're coming down, and you see it sitting between the two mountains, nestled in the groove there. That is so cool. Every time I see it, I imagine what it looks like when there's snow down there.
I can't hear you.
That's okay, Cindy. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the GoPro. But the GoPro's not listening. At the time, I don't know that, but I'm not getting any audio. But I keep trying. Okay, Cindy, walk down the obstacle and climb in a Jeep. I'm waiting. I made it in a Jeep. Let's see if you can make it on foot. And here's a couple motorcycles for good measure. That's got to be a rough ride. Check out that waterfall. made it down the steps and we pulled off on the side of the road, just above the waterfall. You have a great view of the switchbacks and a great view of Telluride from here. Very nice area. We're going to stop here for a little bit and take some pictures of the scenery. It's time to head on down the trail as we drive by the waterfall and onto the switchbacks. And here's the first really tight switchback. Came off that rock a little hard. That's the worst of the trail. And now we progress down the rest of the switchbacks on our way down the mountainside. They won't be as tight as that one we just went through, but some of them will require still backing up a couple times to get through them on a four-door Jeep. Stop here at this outside turn and let these motorcycles pass. Thank you. Thank you. We're getting closer to Telluride. You can really see it now. That's the power station up ahead of us with a waterfall coming off of it. From about the point of the power station on down the mountain, it's two-way traffic. And a lot of people drive up here in cars so they can see the power station. Also, there's a lot of people that hike this also. So you got to watch for hikers and oncoming traffic as you're coming down this section of the trail. At this point, we're almost to Telluride, but we thought we'd stop by this blue-green mining pond and take a picture of it.
Look at this yard. I just love this. It's always beautiful. And here is Ursa Ravis, Telluride's penny bear. She's made of 187,000 embedded pennies in concrete over a body of carved styrofoam and a frame of steel tubing. Isn't she awesome?
Well, this concludes our Colorado adventure. It was a 3-day trip.
It was great.
Yes, it was fantastic. If you missed day 1 and day 2, they're up on the channel where you can go back and watch them.
We saw a lot of beautiful stuff, and the weather was perfect.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for sticking with us till the end.
And we'll see you next time.